Hey everybody, it's me, Markia, and I hate when I run out of my medicine. I ran out of my Zope, so it is 3:10. Anyway, I have not been asleep yet. So on the 27th of, sorry, I was looking at the time. On the 27th of August, I did not have a Zope. It is 3:10 p.m. and I had 2 cups of coffee, no food. And I literally got the coffee to drink so that I wouldn't fall asleep during the day. Because if y'all don't know how my extreme insomnia works, I get a burst of energy. Like I'm talking about wide awake. 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. And then my body starts getting sleepy at 4 a.m. if I don't take anything to put me to sleep. And then so I'm tired all day. And then as soon as 8 o'clock happens, I'm wide awake. That's with the Zope, and that's without the Zope. So I'm like, okay, I don't need to go to sleep during the day. I just need to make it. Well, right now, I just need to make it to 8 o'clock. And hopefully Walgreens will fill my medicine. The problem is, and it makes me so mad, because my doctor was supposed to call them to Kroger's. Because at Kroger's, I buy the whole 30-day prescription at Kroger's. Cash, not through insurance. But because one of my medicines from that doctor goes to Walgreens, they automatically just called both of the medicines to Walgreens. And I told them, insurance only wants to pay for 14 days. And they will not let me buy the remainder days after a certain time. Last month, I got to buy the whole 30 days. This month, they're letting me get the whole 30 days. But next month, I guarantee when I need my vitamin D, which is through insurance, they're going to tell me no. And why are they going to tell me no? Because I got Zolpidem. Even though the Zolpidem is not through me, even though my vitamin D is not through that specific doctor anymore, because my primary doctor did originally write me the vitamin D, wrote me the levothyroxine, wrote me the Zolpidem. And then I got back in with my endocrinologist, and he started writing my levothyroxine which that's what it's for my thyroid. And then he started writing my vitamin D, because we're trying to get my vitamin D and my calcium up so that I can get the infusion for my active Paget's disease. I can't get the infusion because if my vitamin D and my calcium is low, then soon as I get the infusion for the Paget's, it's going to make my bones more brittle. They said it would take away the pain that I have, but it's going to make my bones more brittle, because your calcium and your vitamin D has to be at a certain level. So that's why my endocrinologist picked up the prescription to start writing it, because he's gonna now increase it from one pill a week to 2 pills a week. Right now at the pharmacy I get 4 vitamin D's a month, which is once a week. But he's gonna up it to twice a week. But we're still trying to figure out the calcium part of the order, because I cannot take calcium pills or chews or liquid. And right now all the calcium that I'm getting is through leafy greens, which I like it. That it's not a punishment. I like vegetables. I'm not a meat person. I have to eat it because of the as I said, the cell tumor. No, that's my brain. Because of my blood and because of the gastric bypass. So yes, I have to have animal protein for my blood and for the gastric bypass. So that's why I can't take calcium pills, chews, or liquid, is because of the gastric bypass. Ever since then, I haven't been able to. I mean, the chews and the liquid, understandably, it has too much sugar in it. But the pills, it's just, after the gastric bypass, my body was like, yeah, so any medicine, pill form that you give me, yeah, I don't recognize that. Oh, liquid also, and the chews, too bad. We don't know that vitamin. We don't know that mineral in medicine form. That's why I have to get iron infusions, because I cannot take iron pills. And it's because it makes me burp up the taste of bacon. And anybody that knows me knows I hate the taste, the smell of bacon. I hate it. Like Hannah loves bacon. So yes, I buy bacon for Hannah. And then she cooks it. And I'm just like, ugh. But that's like popcorn. I don't like the smell of popcorn either. I would eat it if it's kettle corn, but I don't like when it's cooking, because the hot sugar in the kettle corn burns my nose as if you're warming up turpentine. It burns my nose. Like the smell of the hot sugar in the kettle corn. I have to literally wait for the bag to, like, somebody has to open the bag, put it in a bowl, and it has to cool off a few seconds before I can eat it. Like, I do like kettle corn. Can't hardly eat it because, look, I bet you ain't got no teeth. But also I do like it. I don't like butter popcorn, but I hate going to the movies because I hate the smell of popcorn, like buttered popcorn. I hate that smell. So I'm fat, but it's not because I don't like vegetables, because I do. I just like carbs more. I don't like meat. And yeah, a very high protein diet does help keep your weight down. Protein, protein, protein. Chew, chew, chew. Sip, sip, sip. I do know the rules. It's just, right now, I do have to chew, chew, chew. Because I ain't got no teeth. So I can't be a greedy gut in the sense of chewing it only a little bit before swallowing it down my gullet and taking big bites. So, no, not greedy guts like that. But I also cannot have fresh vegetables that are crunchy because I can't chew it. And I love carrots. I love carrots. I love raw broccoli. I love raw cauliflower. I love cucumbers. Can't eat them. Cannot eat them. Can't get my teeth. Why can't you get your teeth, Keita? I cannot get my teeth because of the pageants. I got too much bone for them to fit right. And when I went to the orthodontist, he was like, yeah, I could shave it down, but it's a lose-lose situation. Because yeah, he could shave it down, but if I'm in active pageants, and at the time I was not in active pageants, so the lose-lose situation that I was in is I could shave it down, you can wait for for that to heal, and then you can wear your dentures. But if you are in active pageants, then it's just going to grow back less than a year, and you're just going to have to get it reshaved down, and insurance might not pay for it to get reshaved down. So that's the one lose-lose situation. The other lose-lose situation is if I'm not in active pageants and they shave it down, and then now I don't have that bone, and that bone does not grow back, then my dentures are not going to fit right because I'm not going to have bones. It's not going to heal. Like, yeah, it's going to be shaved down, but usually, and this is how he explained it to me, usually when it shaves down, it's once you get your dentures, it's not going to grow unless you're not wearing them for like months. And then of course your mouth starts reforming the way that it does without the teeth, because the teeth is not keeping it at a certain shape. So that's why he's like, the lose-lose situation is if you do have active pageants, your bone's just going to grow back, and it's going to of course make your dentures not be able to fit because it's going to push it back out.
You can just front and back, Lord.
Okay, well, thank you. Would you please fix in some bites? Thank you. See if Daddy was... ask Daddy to walk you through the microwave omelet with spinach. I didn't say for him to do. I said ask him to walk you through it. And tell Daddy to call that one girl for your hair, possibly. I'll see if I can move some money around. What was I saying? Yeah, so even if he shaves it down and my dentures fit and the bone grows back, it's just going to eventually push it back out. But then if I'm not inactive, then like it might normally grow back, but it's not guaranteed that it will grow back, because I'm guessing he might have to shave it down like lower than like normal, because like I don't specifically understand all of it, but how he said it is, if you're not in active pageants and we shave it down and it don't grow back, like, I guess grow back to normal, then you can't get that bone back. So then now you don't have it, and your dentures, like, you're going to be maybe in bad whatever. But if we do shave it down and you get an active pageant, like right now I'm in active pageant, so even if I could get in to get it shaved down, they won't do it. They, like, literally, they won't do it because I am in active patches as of right now. That's why I need the infusion. So, because I'm in active patches, anything that they like if they shave it down, it's just going to grow back, like, really fast. And then I wouldn't be able to get the infusion, because that's literally one of the number one things. If you're planning on having surgery within the next 6 weeks, I mean not 6 weeks, but 6 months, or if you're planning on, or well, it says dental work or any, like, surgery, so, like, not even on your bones, you have to let them know, look, I had this infusion, which is something acid. It's like, I forgot, it's something acid, how they said it. But yeah, because it makes your bones brittle. So I wouldn't even if I was planning on getting it shaved down, I could get it shaved down, but I wouldn't be able to get the infusion. But if I get the infusion, I won't be able to get it shaved down, like, until 6 months later. And I don't know if I have to wait not 6 weeks. I said 6 months, yeah. I don't know if I have to wait 6 months and then I can get it done, or if it's like, no, you gotta wait longer. Like, I don't know how long I would have to wait till after I get the infusion. Which right now, I can't get the infusion because my calcium and vitamin D levels are too low. Which I knew that they was. Anyways. Ori. Hi, baby. Hi, my Princess Bear. Hi, my love. Oh, she's mad at me. See her go. Is Biscuit in your hallway? Is the Biscuit man in your hallway? Oregon's baby. Hi, my love. Hi, I love you, my Princess Bear. I love my Princess Bear. Yes, you are. You're my baby. What was I saying? I think that was all. I don't even remember. You know what, guys? I want to say this while this is, like, in my head, because I will forget it, because okay, so y'all know I was supposed to get my shunt out basically going on 2 months ago, because you're only supposed to keep it in for 10 years. July the 1st, 2025 was 10 years. It is about to be September the 1st. September the 1st will be 10 years and 2 months since I got the VP shunt. Well, last year is when I started experiencing complications complications as far as the swelling of the lymph nodes and all that. Really heavy. And so I'm still having that problem. And it was also looked up from somebody else that 9 years. He's saying 9 years. And when I very first knew that, you gotta get it changed you gotta get it changed, I didn't know that you had to get it changed. But they were like, it's every 10 years. And at the time, I was like, maybe a year in. So I was like, okay, well, in 10 years, I'll get it changed. I was like, but that man that did it, he's not touching my brain. So like I'm at the point that I feel like it's affecting my brain, like it's my memory. I told me, because I was like talking to myself like in the bathroom, and because I was sitting in Emily D. Baker, she was saying, let me tell you about the call that changed my destiny, and I started singing it, because anybody that knows me knows that Millennium is my favorite of the Backstreet Boy albums. So I love The Call. And so that's what she was singing, The Call. But I started singing it and I forgot some of the words. I go, oh really? So I'm telling my brain this. I'm like, oh really? You're doing this to me? You're going to make me forget like the song? Like, come on now. Like, of my favorite albums. Like, The Call is not my favorite song, and my favorite song from the Backstreet Boys is not even in Millennium. It's not even in that album. It is in the regular Backstreet Boy album. My favorite Backstreet Boy song is As Long As You Love Me. But that's beside the point. But I was like, okay, like, you got me forgetting the lyrics to the song. Then I started singing, what was that other song that I was singing? Oh crap, it was, oh crap, who was I watching? Oh, it was, Semi Charm Kinda Life. That's what it was, yeah.
That's why you can't call her and let me know what hairstyle we're doing.
Well, I thought Daddy figured it out. He said that you wanted, something with the stenches, and Savannah wanted it. I thought, okay, anyways, Semi Charm, and so I was singing that and I forgot some of the words. I go, wait a minute, like I love that song, and I knew some of the words, but like some of it I forgot, and y'all gotta understand, 80s baby, 90s kid, so that was in the peak of my teen years. Loved it. So I was like, oh really? And so I told my brain, like, this is me telling my brain, really? You're gonna do this to me? I gave you some of the best years of my life. Then I started laughing, because it's like, of course, it's your brain. It was there your whole life, even before you took your first breath. Anyhow. So yes, I talked to my body and I cussed it out as if it's a different person. Yes, I know it's my body. Like I said, Roxanne is a bitch. If y'all know who Roxanne is, y'all know why she's a bitch. Because she's a bitch. AKA, why is she doing this to me? Or no, actually, her and Dawn, which I renamed my brain Dawn, because it's chasing an invisible dragon that is the windmill. And then my body is Roxanne. So Roxanne and Dawn, they be fighting. They be fighting. And you know, Dawn, he'd be like, look, that is a dragon. And it's like, no, Dawn, that's a windmill. No, I gotta kill the dragon. I mean, maybe I could call my brain Icarus. Maybe it's trying to fly too close to some invisible sun. I'm just saying, like, name it whatever you want. Like, I used to call it the mustache man name, only because it's like, you're evil. You're literally attacking yourself. You're evil, because there's nothing there. Why are you attacking? And then that's when I named it Dawn, because it's like, you're literally attacking a tumor that's not even there. You're protecting the brain, or you're protecting yourself against the dragon, aka water retention, and the dragon is a tumor. But my brain is like, yeah.
Dad, he said we're going next Sunday.
Okay, but I mean, how much? Because I need to know how much to move around. Hello. And then, So I was telling my brain, which is Dawn, that there's not no dragon, which is the windmill, and or the tumor, and it's trying to fight the dragon. That's nothing. So my brain, Dawn, is putting water, the little gavel or javelin stick, and it's attacking the windmill that is just the space around the brain, and it's trying to chase it by putting water around the brain to protect it so it can fight the tumor that don't exist. There's nothing there. So you're adding extra liquid to an area that don't need to be protected, and you're attacking it of something that's not there. So yeah, like there's no dragon, Dawn. That's a windmill. That you are the windmill. There's no dragon inside the windmill. So you don't need to have liquid around the windmill. That is you are said item. So you don't need to add extra fluid and then have a hissy fit when you got too much liquid around yourself, and you're like, I don't have room. I have so much fluid. So then it starts pressing on your optic nerve, and you're like, oh, my eye hurts. Well, this is me saying, well, Roxanne, be like, my eye hurts. And I'd be like, Roxanne, you need to speak that up with him.
And we have to send a picture of what our hair wants it to look like so that she can know the right price.
Okay, so you and Daddy and Sister got to deal with that. But please don't break my phone, because I heard you bam. I don't have a case. I literally just got that phone, Hannah. You ain't even supposed to have it. But thank you. Thank you now. Is there any Ritz crackers? Yeah. Get me some out there. If I can move some money around, Hannah, then you will have your cell phone. But you got to make sure you don't break it, because remember what I said. But please don't break mine. But yeah, so I'm mad because I know that my memory and I know that everything's going down, and like I told myself, but I said it out loud, I'm going to be in somebody's nursing home next year with dementia.